Now, we are down to our Final Four. And if anyone would have said in the beginning of the season that the Final Four team standing would be the Broncos, Patriots, Seahawks, and Rams, I would have called you a liar, because I certainly didn't think that was going to be the case. But then again, what the heck do I know? We're heading to the Windy City, the Chicago Bears, hosting the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC Divisional Round. Temperatures were in the teens in the Chicago area, but Kyren Williams was hotter than a crock pot tonight. The Rams running back ran for 2 touchdowns in this game and led the Rams with 87 yards on the ground. Rams would jump out to a 7-0 lead, but the Chicago Bears would quickly clap back. Here in the second quarter, Caleb Williams connects with DJ Moore for the touchdown, because that's my DJ. This game was tied at 10 going into the half. All right, now let's get to the play of the game. Well, after we look at this beautiful catch by DJ Moore in the back of the end zone. He always comes up clutch. He's been that way all year long. All right, play of the game. Less than 30 seconds to go in regulation. Chicago trailing by 7 in the red zone. No, it is not David Copperfield. It is not Houdini. It's not Chris Angel. Heck, it's not even Ryder Lyons. Caleb Williams with one of the most ridiculous touchdown throws ever. I mean, it falls right in the breadbasket right there for Cole Kmet. I mean, I can look at this play over and over again. It's almost like when you're playing Madden on the video game and you do something crazy that just defies logic in the way the human body can move. Caleb Williams, you are ridiculous. All right, this game will go into overtime, and in the overtime period, Bears with the ball, and just minutes after Caleb Williams was the hero, he throws this ill-advised interception. That was one of 3 interceptions Williams had on the night. The Rams would capitalize, or shall I say Matthew Stafford would lead the team down the field. They would eventually get in to field goal range, and the Rams would hang on and win this one 20-17. They're heading back to the NFC Championship game for the first time in 4 years. Coach McVay, how you feeling?
By our group finding a way. Thought our defense was outstanding. Thought special teams made the plays that they had to make. And then offensively, I did not do a very good job for our group tonight, but I thought our guys were able to overcome it. I thought we were able to be at our best in the most important moments, be able to string together some drives. But, you give them credit. I thought, Coach Allen and those guys did a good job. The weather was a factor just for both teams in terms of just being able to throw and catch. You guys could see that. But the way that game went into overtime, I just love this resilience and the resolve of this group where, man, we start off, you feel like you're getting a little bit of momentum. I make a terrible 3rd down and 1 call. No excuse for that. Should have used the timeout. They did a good job of having a good call on there, and then we got to punt it out. And I thought our defense, they just made them snap it one more time. It looked like they were getting themselves close to field goal range, and what a freaking play by Cam Curl. I thought our defense came up time in and time out tonight. And then offensively, to be able to make those plays, to be able to get back into field goal range, I thought was big. I thought Matthew did a great job of finding Colby early in that drive to be able to get up the sidelines for the first down. Devontae makes an unbelievable catch on the sideline. And then I thought the 3rd and 6 conversion that Nakua had, we took the timeout, didn't like the look. Matthew finds him, and he's so strong, and then we were able to get a few more yards, and then Mevis punches it in, and so hell of a deal right there. But a lot of that we can learn from. I'm just really proud of this football team and the resolve. It's served us well. I think we've needed that in each of the last 2 games, and we'll have to be better if we expect to be able to come away with the result we want against a special football team next week. But we're excited to get a chance back at Lumen.